There is a new minister in the Ministry of Agriculture as the MP for Soufrière is moved from economic development. Local entrepreneurs will take center stage over the next months as the value of small business to economic development is spotlighted. And St. Lucia's women's under-17 places second in the CONCACAF Group C Championship. This is the CTV News. I am Natalie Jolie-Fanis presenting. From tonight, we will begin a slight shift in our focus to go more community. We think there is an oversubscription of mainstream news, and so we will hit the road looking at community, the small businesses that drive these communities, and people who make a difference, be it in community development, the creative sector, or politics. Our lead story tonight, word that the Member of Parliament for Soufrière, Herod Stanislas, is the new minister in the Ministry of Agriculture. He replaces Senator Jimmy Henry, who resigned a few weeks ago. Mr. Stanislas is now sharing responsibilities with Mr. Ezekiel Joseph for Agriculture, Fisheries, Physical Planning, Natural Resources and Cooperatives. Mr. Stanislas' new posting took effect from August 21st, 2017. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, CTV will intensify its focus on community. That will include promotion of the small business sector based in towns and villages across the island. Some of these businesses have been brought to national attention through the annual St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Exhibition. 2017 marks the 10th anniversary of the exhibition organized by the Ministry of Commerce, local business organizations, and the Taiwan Embassy. Calabash TV has been the only station providing wall-to-wall coverage of the exhibition. Over the past 2 weeks, we have started profiling the 2016 businesses featured. We will do so until the 2017 exhibition gets on the way in late November. Tonight, we will flash back to those exhibitions. The objective is to highlight those St. Lucians who have taken the plunge into the world of entrepreneurship. This is our way of marking the 10th anniversary of the trade showcase and also to pay tribute to those entrepreneurs who have remained relevant and committed to entrepreneurship. Here is the first part of a special tribute to those SMEs.
I am Kim Tuse. I'm representing the Forso Agro-Processing Plant located in Forso, Babono. We do our local papers made out of recycle and the banana stem. And with it, we produce the papers that can be used for cards, certificates, business cards, and so on. And it is very good that you can use it to print through your printer, and it will not damage your printer. You can make all different things that you can print through the printer with it, or you can use it for craft. Some people buy it to make jewelry as well. Other than these, we do our local fruits, and out of our local fruits, we do the pulps with various pulps, and out of the pulps, we then transfer it into juices where we bag them in icicle bags, and it can be sold at different prices.
My name is Patrick Vellino, representing Vels Multi-Services. The name Multi-Services speaks for itself. I'm into so many different products, but one of my main is the production of local wine. Okay, the new product I brought in today is the jamun. It's a well-known thing. Some people call it the wine fruit, but it's a jamun. I have it with me. It tastes just as good. The feedback I'm getting from people is just like the others. It's like good wine, ready to purchase. Well, the other products, which is the main one, which is Latanier, has always been the leading, and I don't think any other wine can surpass it, because Latanier is so well known to our local people, where we use Latanier to make to sweep our homes. So it's a well-known palm by our people. But it's just that they never knew about the advantage, or it can be utilized for drinking as one of our best wines.
My name is Greta Joseph from Poale community. I represent in Poale Simos Farmers Association. Okay, our association was established in 1998. And we had about 25 members. Because we see it is a very vibrant business and we can make a living out of it, And there are so many people out of there who do not have a job. We try to recruit many more people so that we can produce markets with CMOS. One of the reason why we organize that association, one of the reasons is to keep our natural resources, okay, and also to help people get jobs and do many other things in the community, especially the young people.
My name is Mary Stever and the business name is Rainforest Foods. We have original granola which is made of oats and cinnamon and nutmeg, honey, the local stuff. And we have breadfruit granola which is made of breadfruit. We have the sweet potato granola which is made from sweet potato. We have dry fruits, an assorted of dry fruits, mangoes, we have apricot, we have golden apples, we have carambola. And we have also breadfruit flour and sweet potato flour. And we have the original granola in all the super J's. We have wheat from 600 grams, which you will get at Mega J's, and 400 grams. We have 100 grams and 50 grams, which you can get in all the Super J's.
We were walking around here and we saw a lot of creative stuff here. And we thought these were made by adults, but you were just telling us that these were made by children in the after-school program. Can you explain to us, give us a little bit of history of that program and exactly what do we have here?
Okay, so the Community After School program started as a pilot program. It was sponsored by the OAS in 2009. There were 3 pilot communities, Fouacho, La Marche-Roselle, and Monrepo. And right now we have actually 15 communities benefiting from this program. In some cases, the programs are run at the various schools if there's an absence of a community center. In other places, it is managed and run at our respective human resource centers or community centers.
Now, we were amazed at the range of products that you have here because from jewelry, necklaces and so on, to shoes and to a whole, there's so many stuff, hats and everything else, bags and so on. We are amazed at the creativity of the students, those young people, how creative they are. But can you tell us exactly what's involved in them developing the skill, the training and so on?
Okay, so at every center, at every program center, we have a program supervisor and we have facilitators. Depending on the skill, the respective skill set that the community may possess, they may decide to go into those kinds of things. So for example, you may find a community which may focus more on music. And a typical example is Moshi. Moshi's strong point is really the music. So that is one of the electives. But at every center, the core components of the program remains that the capacity building in terms of the skills, life skills and character building, and academic support. They are free to choose depending on where their strengths are in terms of the electives. And then we have all range, like you said, leather. So for example, leather is something that Wilton's Yard decided that they're strong in that area. The ministry pays a facilitator and the person takes them through the different steps and processes. Soufre has a love for coconut, but they did a whole range of things that could be produced from the coconut. Other groups are good in terms of their skills, in terms of decorating and beads and all of that. So some of them do that, like Fouacho. Fouacho is also good at dancing. So some are good at the instruments and they choose as the community sees fit.
So now what happens to the product? Because these are fascinating products. I'm sure they're being sold somewhere, but how can people get them and what happens after they produce them? Okay,
after they're produced, we normally try to do those little showcases where we can take orders, and if it is that you require a huge amount or sufficient amount of a product that you like, then you contact the STO, the Social Transformation Officer, and then they will advise the supervisor as to the batch and what needs to produce. Everything that we sell, the proceeds go towards purchasing the raw materials for the students and the participants to continue in the process. So it's really for the sustainability of the program.
So currently this is a national program?
It's a national program and we have centers island-wide. Our centers are from all over. We have at Soufrière, we have at Fonchejac, Vieux-Fort, Vieux-Fort South, then we have at Belleville, Vieux-Fort, Monrepo, Micoud. We have at in the west side in terms of Jacmel and Bel Air and all over the island, Monchy. So we've spread far and wide, and we're hoping that through corporate support we could form greater private-public partnerships where people can, or organizations can actually adopt a program and to sponsor, because you'll notice it's quite costly for government to manage all of the programs. But if people can adopt a program and say that I'm pledging towards this particular program in this area, then we would be more than happy to participate with them and to partner with them in these initiatives. So far, the Taiwanese have been a very good help to us because they've invited us to this trade show to at least showcase some of the things and to see how it is that we can expose the community after school program to corporate citizens.
This is the CTV News. Tonight, we are witnessing the shifting of our focus to community development, in particular, highlighting entrepreneurs who come from around the island. We are also doing a flashback commemorating the 10th anniversary of the St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Exhibition. Stay tuned.